Hey, this is Rick Casalge, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, what I want to go through are 5 rotator cuff pain relieving stretches. So I'm going to bring Kaya up and she's going to go through the stretches and I'll guide her through them. The first one is wall slides. So I'll get Kaya to do a couple repetitions, then we'll break it down. It's 1 and then 2 repetitions. Okay, so what you're doing is you're moving towards the wall, you're facing the wall, you're maybe like a half an arm's length away. You're gonna bring the forearm up against the wall, and then you're gonna slide that forearm and hand up the wall as high as you can, and then back down, and then up again, and back down. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 5, time, smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is we're working on range of motion in the shoulder, but also what we're doing is stretching out the shoulder muscles as we get higher up with the hand, and also lightly strengthening the muscles around the shoulder. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Moving on to the second one, this is internal rotation with the towel. Okay, and then that's the end position. Okay, perfect. So we'll break it down. You're standing nice and upright. You've got a towel. You're gonna swing it overhead. So you got the top hand, which is kind of going behind your head or even like trying to move over to the opposite shoulder. Then you got the opposite hand coming underneath, grabbing the towel. The top hand is gonna pull up and increase the stretch, and you're gonna feel an increase in a stretch in that shoulder. Now, if you're not able to get into this stretch, how you can modify it is, I'll take this away, what you can do is just go with the bottom hand as far as you can. There you go. So Kaya has good shoulder range of motion. What you can do is you can even start to here, and then you work your way to trying to bring your hand towards your shoulder blade. Okay, so there, and work your way to there. Okay, so just go with whatever you're capable of doing or able to do. And what you're looking for is a light stretch in that shoulder area, specifically the rotator cuff. So looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2. So on both sides, you're going to alternate back and forth. Time is going to be 20 seconds. You're going to hold that end position for 20 seconds. Intensity is light. And the purpose of this exercise is to work on the rotation of the shoulder and target those deep muscles in the shoulder, specifically the rotator cuff. Okay, moving on to number 3. This is door stretch. And there you go. So that ends up being the end position. So we've got a doorway. And so you're moving to the doorway, you're going to bring one forearm on one doorway, another forearm on the other, and then you're leaning through. So you can see Kaya's elbows are just a touch below shoulder height, and then she's going to get a stretch in the front of the shoulder, and she's going to hold that position. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, time's going to be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is you're targeting the front of the shoulder, stretching out the muscles in the front of the shoulder. Okay, moving on to number 4, this is sleeper stretch. Okay, and then that marks the end position. So you're moving from standing down to the floor, you're lying on your side. You can see Kaya has that elbow like in line with the shoulder, a touch below. She's got her arm at 90, then she's gonna rotate it down, and then I'll go a little bit further with her hand, and then she's gonna stop at that position where she's getting a light stretch. Okay, perfect. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this exercise, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, time's going to be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is to stretch out the muscles deep in the shoulder, specifically targeting the rotator cuff. Okay, now moving on to the last one, number 5, child's pose. Okay, and then that's the end position. Kai is going to hold that position. So you're moving from standing up down to the ground, and then you're going to crawl the hands out and then hold that end position. And then you're looking at stretching out the shoulder, and it might carry on in through the back. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, time's going to be 20 seconds, intensity is going to be light, and the purpose of the exercise is to stretch out those shoulders. So there you go, that kind of covers the 5 rotator cuff pain relieving stretches. So thank you very much, Kaya. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If you want future pain relieving videos, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's it. This is Rick Cassells from exercisesforinjuries.com and Lifelong Wellness saying take care and bye-bye.